Almost 3 minutes left. Field Derby. We're going to give you a rundown of the teams. We're going to start with the Santa Cruz Derby Groms, Freaky Fridays. Number 005 is Scarpo. 01, Smash Ketchum. 020, Meerkat. 131, Idlewild. 1849, Gold Rusher. 188, Hell on Wheels. 1999, Nova Pain. 32, Baby Bash. 38, Tsunami. 404, PB&J. 42, Misfit. 429, Tiger Lily. 48, Firefly. 503, Stormer. 59, Pinup Ghoul. 605, Ray Can Do It. Number 676, Hunter S. Thompson, attorney at law. Operators are standing by. Please call 555-5555. Sorry, it got the best of me. 73, Tidal Wave. 85, Saving Grace. And number 86, Bad Juju. Again, that's your Freaky Fridays. Up on the opposite side is Lockeford Roller Derby Little Rascals. Number 11, Chatty Abbey. 123, Johnny Sonic. Number 16, Skull. 21, Twisted Pixie. 23, Star Flash. 32, Little Amigo. 33, Sassy B. 87, I Lay Ya Out. 88, Jack You Up. And that is your Little Rascals from Lockeford Roller Derby. So we're going to go ahead and put 30 minutes up on the board. There's your whistle. Get everybody to the track side. Gold Rusher up on the line for the Freaky Fridays. There's the whistle to get the first jam underway. Gold Rush coming through, going to be your lead jammer for the Freaky Fridays. Number 21, that's going to be Twisted Pixie jamming for the Little Rascal. Gold Rusher coming through. Little Pixie coming through. Twisted Pixie coming through for the initial pass. Gold Rusher coming through. Falls it off. Gold Rusher picking up 4. Sassy B up on the line for the Little Rascals. Coming through, going to be your lead jammer. That's going to be the Freaky Fridays, number 429. That's going to be Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily stuck on that front wall. Tiger Lily coming through, picking up 4 points for the Freaky Fridays, who have a new jammer. That's going to be number 88, Jack You Up for the Little Rascals. Anybody heard a key fob? No, nobody's turned a key fob in.
He scared me so bad.
There's your whistle. Get the next jam underway. Coming through, going to be your lead jammer. That's going to be a 0-1 Smash Ketchum. New jammer for the Little Rascals is going to be Chatty Abby. Because Gold Rusher coming through. That's going to be Gold Rusher going ahead and calling it off. We have these in our office, and so you slide them into a machine, and it pierces it. So there's the next jam starting. Coming through, that's going to be your lead jammer. That's going to be 429. That's going to be Tiger Lily for Freaky Fridays. Directional call. It's going to send number 7. I'll lay you out. Star Flash is going to be your jammer. Initial pass. For the Little Rascals, that goes ahead and ends the jam. Freaky Friday is picking up 4 points on that one, holding the Little Rascals to 0. Ends the jam on that one, 0-0 to finish that jam out. Gold Rusher coming back up on that Frios bottle jam line. S1 penalty box is clear. Pack is at full strength. That's the whistle to get that jam underway. Gold Rusher coming through on the outside, going to be your lead jammer. Star Flash is going to be your jammer for the Little Rascals. Star Flash getting knocked on the inside, having come through. Gold Rusher coming through on the inside, picking up 4 points. For the Freaky Fridays, Star Flash comes out, initial pass for the Little Rascals. Gold Rusher coming through, picking up 4, goes ahead and calls it.
Because it's catchable.
For the back advantage going to the Little Rascals. Coming through, number 11, going to be your lead jammer. That's going to be Chatty Abby. Tiger Lily having to go on the inside and recycle for the Freaky Friday. Chatty Abby coming through, picking up 4. Tiger Lily completing the initial pass for Freaky Friday. Chatty Abby goes ahead, picks up 4 and calls it. Let's get the next jam underway. Here we go, right out of the bout. Going to be 0-1. Smash Ketchum going to be your lead jammer for the Freaky Fridays. Star Flash, the captain for the Little Rascals coming through. Freaky Friday picking up 4. Gold Rusher on the line. Coming on the outside. That's going to be number 32, Little Amigo. Going to be your lead jammer. Running interference is Gold Rusher. Little Amigo goes ahead and calls it. Gold Rusher tries to jump that apex. Not successful, 0-0 on that one. Chatty Abby up on the line for the Little Rascals. Chatty Abby coming through, gets called on a cut track. That's going to go ahead and give a power jam over to Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily's going to be your lead jammer for the Freaky Fridays. No packs called, got to regroup. Tiger Lily coming through, picking up 4 for the Freaky Fridays. Four points for Tiger Lily. Chatty Abby coming through. Initial pass. Ends the jam on that one. Tiger Lily picking up 4. Just trying to figure out where Peter Pan is. Smash Catch'em back up on the line for Freaky Fridays. Little Amigo shooting on the inside. Going to be your lead jammer for the Little Rascals. Smash Catch'em hot on their heels on the initial pass. Little Amigo goes on the outside. Smash Catch'em goes on the inside. Both jammers having to recycle. Smash Catch'em coming through. Little Amigo, both of them picking up 4. Little Amigo goes ahead and calls it. Little Amigo shot off that Frios bottle jam line. Each team has 1 blocker in the S1 helmet penalty box. Going into an official timeout. All right, getting ready to, not sure if we're going back to regular action or waxing on, waxing off. There's the whistle. Gold Rusher coming on the outside, going to be your lead jammer for the Freaky Fridays. Chatty Abbey having to recycle to the back of the pack. Gold Rusher running interference, trying to get through that front wall. Gold Rusher coming through, picking up 4 points. There's a gem on that one. Gold Rusher picking up 1.
Hey, can you ask if anyone has found a key fob to bring it to here?
If anybody has found a key fob for a car or a vehicle, please bring it to the announcer booth. Again, if you found a key fob, please bring it to the announcer booth. There's the whistle, get the next jam underway. And there's a jam on that one. Once again, if you found a key fob, somebody really wants to go home, if you can, bring it to the penalty box. Not penalty box, how about the announcer booth? Let's just say the announcer booth. Makes it easy for everybody. Chatty Abbey up on the line for the Little Rascals. Coming through, going to be number 01, Smash Catch'em for the Freaky Friday is going to be your lead jammer. Chatty Abbey getting knocked on the outside, having to cycle to the back of the pack. Smash Catch'em trying to come through on the inside. Star Flash getting called on the forearm, sending them to the Star 1, the S1 helmet penalty box. Smash Catch'em goes ahead and calls it. Gold Rusher jamming for Freaky Friday. Coming on the outside, going to be your lead jammer. Not to be outdone, Little Amigo. Trying to find their way through. Get knocked on the outside. Recycling through the back of the track. No pass called, gotta let him through. Gold Rusher goes ahead and calls it, picks up 4. $89-12, 11:45 left on the clock for the first period. Daddy Abby coming through, going to be your lead jammer for the Little Rascals. Baby Bass jamming for Freaky Fridays, trying to get through that back wall. Stop track called. That's going to be Chatty Abby getting called to the S1 helmet penalty box. Power jam going over to Freaky Fridays. That's going to be Baby Bass. Picking up 4 points for the Freaky Fridays. Baby Bass coming through with another 4. Ends the power jam. S1 penalty box is clear. Pack is at full strength. Baby Bass coming through. That's going to be picking up 4 points. Ends the jam there. 4 points brought to you by Chatty Abby. Team timeout called. That's going to go to the Little Rascals. This team timeout brought to you by Tornado Bearings. You can check them out at www.tornadobearings.com. Just to remember, your age-out ceremony will be tomorrow, immediately following the championship game. Age-out ceremony should be at 12:30, medal ceremony at 1. And then we can go to get tacos at 1:30. All right, that's going to end the team timeout, going immediately into an official timeout. I think we can go into an official timeout with, fries and a Coke, make it a combo. Just taking a moment. Looks like we have to switch out an official. That's going to go ahead and end the official timeout. There's the whistle to get the next jam underway. Smash catch and getting called on a cut track. That's going to send them to the F1 helmet penalty box. Coming through, that's going to be Little Amigo. Going to be your lead jammer for the Little Rascals. Little Amigo coming on the inside, getting knocked on the inside, having to recycle. Trying their way through, getting knocked back on the inside. That ends the power jam. S1 penalty box is clear. Tack is at full strength. Smash Ketchum working on that front wall. Little Amigo working on that back wall. Nice move on Smash Ketchum. Coming down really low, trying to get through. Smash Ketchum trying to do that jump. Gets called on a cut track on that one, sending them to the S1 penalty box. Again, another power jam over to Little Amigo. Little Amigo getting knocked on the outside, trying to get some help from their teammates to open up that wall. Little Amigo goes ahead and calls it. Going to give a power start to the next Little Rascal jammer. There's the whistle, get this jam underway. Shady Abbey jamming for Little Rascals. Smash Ketchum jamming for Freaky Fridays. Smash Ketchum coming through on the outside, going to be your lead jammer. Shady Abbey coming through on the initial pass. Smash goes ahead and calls it, picks up 4 for the Freaky Fridays, holding the Little Rascals to 0. 109-19, 6:25 left in the period. Bearcat up on the line. Bearcat taking on Twisted Pixie. Bearcat working through that front wall. Going to be your lead jammer for the Little Rascal. Twisted Pixie working on that back wall. Twisted Pixie comes on the inside. Initial pass to Twisted Pixie. Meerkat comes through, picking up 4, goes ahead and calls it. Daddy Abby up on the line for the Little Rascals. Baby Bash on jamming for Freaky Friday, going to be your lead jammer. Daddy Abby getting knocked on the outside. Baby Bash coming through, picking up 4. Baby Bash finds a hole on the inside, getting knocked on the inside, having to regroup. Daddy Abby coming through on the back wall. Baby Bash going all the way through. Johnny's Sonic trying to run interference. (1:21:19), 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in the period. Star Flash up on the line for the Little Rascals. There's the whistle, get the jam underway. Tidal Wave is going to be your jammer and lead jammer for Freaky Fridays. Tidal Wave coming on the outside, getting knocked on the outside. Have them go ahead and recycle. Tidal Wave taking another swipe at this. Tidal Wave's got one to get through, got to get through score. Tidal Wave makes the through, picks up 4. Star Flash coming through. Tidal Wave hitting that front wall again. Star Flash still working on that back wall of Freaky Friday. Directional call by Little Amigo. Tidal Wave goes ahead and calls it. Meerkat up on the line for the Freaky Fridays. Going to be taking on Chatty Abby for the Little Rascals. Meerkat coming through, that's going to be a lead jammer. Smash catching getting called for failure to reform. That's going to send them to the S1 helmet penalty box. Meerkat coming through, trying to get through that front wall. Chatty Abby back up on the track, ending the power jam. Meerkat coming through, picking up 4. Here comes Chatty Abby. Initial pass. Meerkat goes ahead and calls it. Chatty Abby manages to get 1 on that one. I have enough time for one more jam. Lee out. Up on the line for the little Rascals. Coming through. Going to be your lead jammer. Lee out, going to be your lead jammer for the little Rascals. Baby Bash coming through. Baby Bash getting knocked on the inside, having to recycle to the back of the pack. Baby out goes ahead, calls it, picks up 4. That's going to end the half. 137-25 in favor of Freaky Fridays. I'm going to put 15 minutes on that intermission clock. And we'll come back and finish this bout. right, coming back to the action. Got about a minute left before we start. We'll put another 30 minutes up on that board. When we last left off, it was 137.25 in favor of Freaky Friday. All right. We've got the jammer for Freaky Fridays in the penalty box. That's going to give a power start over to the jammer for the Little Rascals. Looks like that's going to be Chatty Abby, going to be your jammer for the Little Rascals. Chatty Abby working on that back wall. Finds that hole on the outside, shoots through. Gonna be your lead jammer for the Little Rascal. That's gonna go ahead and end the power jam. Baby Bash back on the line. No packs called, got to regroup. Chatty Abby goes ahead and calls it, picking up 3. Freaky Friday held to 0 on that one. Johnny Sonic up on the line for the Little Rascals.
They just left their phone at the Rude Chicks booth. Like 2 minutes ago.
Power jam going over to Little Rascals. Johnny Sonic still trying to get through that back wall, trying to get some help from their teammates. Johnny Sonic getting knocked on the outside, having to recycle to the back of the pack. Ends the power jam on that one. Meerkat coming through. New jammer for Little Rascal is going to be number 23. That's going to be Star Flash. Meerkat coming through, picking up 4. Star Flash working that back wall. Meerkat working the front. Both teams bridging the gap. Meerkat coming through, picking up 4. That's going to end the power jam. All right, just had a cell phone turned in. It was left over at the Root Chicks booth. If you needed it, please let us know. Again, we do have a cell phone that was turned in at the Root Chicks booth, or left at the Root Chicks booth. If you're missing a cell phone, please come to the announcer table. Wish to get the next jam underway. Little Amigo getting knocked on the inside, having to recycle. Idlewild is going to be your lead jammer for Freaky Fridays. Idlewild coming through, picking up 4. Idlewild working that front wall. Little Amigo working that back. Idlewild coming through, picking up 4. Idlewild goes ahead and calls it.
Why'd you give him my cell phone?
Let's see what color is it.
Coming through, going to be your lead jammer. That's going to be number 42, Misfit, for Freaky Fridays. Misfit comes through on the inside. Going to be 4 points up on the board. You have a star pass for the Little Rascals. 88 going to be your new jammer. That's going to be Jack You Up. Jack You Up gets called. He's going to get a power jam, number 42. Misfit gets called to the S1 helmet penalty box. Jack You Up working on that front wall, getting some help from the teammates. Directional call. That's going to go ahead and send Freaky Friday blocker to the penalty box. Jack You Up still working on that power jam. That ends the power jam. Misfit comes in hot and heavy, picking up 4. Misfit coming on the outside, comes down low, picks up 4. Jack You Up getting knocked on the outside, having to cycle to the back of the pack. Misfit picking up another 4 points for Freaky Friday. That ends the jam. Chatty Abby up on the line for the Little Rascals. Chatty Abby getting called on illegal contact. Meerkat getting called on a cut track. The Meerkat goes into the S1 helmet penalty box. 1 jammer in, 1 jammer out. Chatty Abby on a initial pass. Also in a power jam, but that ends the power jam. Meerkat back on the track. Meerkat coming on the inside, trying to find their way through. Meerkat comes through, picks up 4. Chatty Abbey coming through, clears it out. Picking up 4 points. Meerkat coming through, trying to get some traction through that pack. No packs called, got to regroup. No packs called. Meerkat coming through, picking up 4. Chatty Abbey coming through, picking up 4 for their own. Meerkat trying to get through Johnny Sonic. Meerkat coming through, picking up 4. That's going to end it. .1930 left in the bout. Star Flash up on the line for the little Rascals. Jamming for Freaky Friday. That's going to be Idlewild. Star Flash coming through, forcing Idlewild to go ahead and call it. 0-0 in this one. Chatty Abbey getting knocked on the inside, having to recycle to the back of the pack. Multiplayer block called. That's going to go ahead and release number 42. That's going to be Misfit for the Freaky Friday. Chatty Abbey trying to get through that front wall, finds a hole on the inside, comes through on the initial pass. Misfit coming through, picking up 4 points. Going ahead and calling it off. Firefly on the line for Freaky Friday. Going to be taking on Little Amigo for the Rascals. Firefly coming through, going to be your initial pass. Sorry, going to be your lead jammer. Little Amigo coming through on the initial pass. Firefly getting knocked on the inside, having to jam, cycle all the way back to the back of the pack, goes ahead and calls the jam off, picking up 2 points for the Freaky Fridays. Chatty Abbey up on the line for the little Rascals. Lead jammer. That's going to be 131. Idlewild is going to be your lead jammer for the Freaky Fridays, not to be outdone. Chatty Abbey right there on the initial pass. Idlewild coming through, picking up 4, goes ahead and calls it. Shutting the back door on the Little Rascals. With about 16 minutes left in the bout. 194-48 in favor of Freaky Fridays. Misfit up on the line. Going to be taking on Little Amigo. Little Amigo shooting on the outside, going ahead and picking up lead jammer for the Little Rascals. Misfit coming through on the initial pass. Little Amigo coming through, picking up 4 for the Rascals. Misfit finds the hole on the inside. Little Amigo finds the hole on the outside. Both jammers picking up 4 points. Misfit getting called on a cut track. That's going to send them to the S1 helmet penalty box. Little Amigo coming through on a power jam. Getting ready to wrap up the official timeout. Sitting at 200-60 in favor of Freaky Fridays. Got 14 minutes, 29 seconds left in the bout. Chatty Abbey up on that line. That's going to be the Frios bottle jam line. Chatty Abbey getting, looks like going to get a power start on this one. That's the official Hadouken to start the next jam. Chatty Abbey trying to jump over Gold Rusher. Doesn't quite make it, having to recycle to the back of the pack. Lead jammer, that's going to be number 42, Misfit, for Freaky Friday. Ends the gem on that one. Lead jammer will be number 48, Firefly, for Freaky Friday. Jamming for the Little Rascals, number 33, Sassy B. Cut track called on Firefly. Going to give a power jam over to Sassy B. Actually, Sassy B is already in the box. One jammer in and one jammer out. Sassy B rejoining the pack. That ends the power jam. Short in, short out time. Sassy B working on that front wall. Enough room for Firefly to coming through and pick up 4 points for Freaky Friday. No packs called. Failure reform called on Freaky Friday. Firefly coming through. New jammer for the Little Rascals is going to be Johnny Sonic. Johnny Sonic going down. Ends the jam on this one. Team timeout called by Little Rascals. $224.60 in favor of Freaky Fridays. 10 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. That ends the team timeout. There's the whistle, get that jam started. Chatty Abbey coming on the outside, going to be your lead jammer. for the Little Rascals. Idlewild jamming for Freaky Friday. Caddy had it coming through, looks like a cut track. Cut track for both jammers. Jammer in, jammer out. That's about it. Boss is sitting there going, get out, get out. Idlewild coming through, picking up 4 for Freaky Fridays. Idlewild adding another 4 points to the score. Little Rascals doing a star pass. New jammer for the Little Rascals. It's going to be number 23, star pass. Ends the jam on that one. Idlewild picking up another 4 points. Cut track called on Little Amigo. That's sending them to the S1 helmet penalty box. Lead jammer going to be number 605. That's going to be Ray Can Do It. Going to be your lead jammer for the Freaky Fridays. Johnny Sonic trying to run interference on Ray Can Do It.
Camera's on, White. Camera's on.
Ends the power jam. Little Amigo back on the track. Little Amigo trying to come through the outside, having to recycle to the back of the pack. Ray Can Do It getting knocked on the inside. Cycling behind Skull. Ray Can Do It picks up 4 points. Ends the jam on this one. 7 minutes left on the clock. An official timeout right now. Star Flash up on the line for the Little Rascals, going to be taking on, looks like Firefly for the Freaky Fridays. Hidden gem on that one. Little Amigo up on the line for the little Rascals. Coming out going to be number 86. That's going to be Bad Juju for Freaky Fridays.
Get on someone.
Bad Juju coming through, getting knocked on the inside, having to recycle to the back. Coming through, picking up 4. Bad Juju picking up the Power Jam. Little Amigo getting called to the S1 penalty box. Bad Juju's got 1 to get through. Bad Juju coming through, picking up 4.
Offense, White, offense.
Little Amigo picking up a penalty for the high block on that one. Back block called on 005. That's going to be Scarpo. Jam ends on this one. We'll get the next jam underway. Ray can do it. Going to be jamming for Freaky Fridays. And the Power Jam and your lead jammer. Little Amigo back on the track. That's going to end the Power Jam for Ray can do it. Initial pass for Little Amigo. Ray can do it, comes through, picks up 4, goes ahead and calls it. Team timeout brought to you by Little Rascals. Got 2 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock. right, coming through, that's going to be Firefly, number 48. Going to be your lead jammer. Chatty Abbey is going to be jamming for Little Rascals. Freaky Friday's picking up another 4 points. Lead jammer, that's going to be number 86, Bad Juju for Freaky Fridays. Not to be outdone, here comes Little Amigo. Little Amigo coming down low to complete the initial pass. Bad Juju coming through.
What? Let's do it after the last one.
Oh, got it. Cool. Chatty Abbey up on that line for the Little Rascals. Ray Can Do It coming through, going to be your lead jammer. Chatty Abbey coming through, initial pass. Ray Can Do It coming through, picking up 4, goes ahead and calls it. Currently right now, 276.64.
Nice work today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to go ahead and put Freaky Friday is going to be coming back 9 a.m., going to be taking on the Killer Bees. So tomorrow comes out to 9 a.m. again. Freaky Friday is taking on the Killer Bees, and then the Bandits taking on Major Turbulence. I'm going to give a shout out to Little Rascals coming out and playing some really good derby today.
Will your mic reach like the middle?
Yeah. It's hot right now.